So today onwards we are going to start time and work. Okay, the same unit 2, subtopic 2, time and work. So time and work में basically आपको number of people दिया होता है, time required to complete particular work दिया होता है in terms of days or hours, and work what they are actually doing. Okay, so based on this, lot of types of problems can come in time and work. First of all, we will see the types of problems where work quantity is given, like if one book is read by one person, or you can say okay, a wall can be built, so much meter high wall can be built by 5 persons in some days. So same wall can be built by 7 persons in how many days? So in this case you know the work quantity, right? मतलब आपको wall कितने मीटर की है, you know that. So when work quantity is mentioned, there is a formula to calculate the time required, right? Or similarly you will be asked to find that if to print certain magazines it is taking so many man hours for 50 persons working daily for some 8 hours, right? So they are taking so much time. So if we assign 70 persons working for 12 hours, then in how much time so many magazines will be printed, right? So in such cases, when work is mentioned, there is a formula. So I'll just let you know: time, work, persons and hours. So when these 4 factors are involved, you will be given any 3 values and you will be asked to find the 4th one. So when work quantity is known, like certain meter wall or a bridge of few length दिया होगा, या road की length दी होगी, या as I said magazines का number दिया होगा. So in that case the time required or the relation we can put is PhD 1 upon PhD 2 equal to work 1 upon work 2, where P is the number of persons involved, H is the hours in a day they are working for, D is number of days they are taking, and W is the work quantity. जैसे अगर मैंने बताया कि 50 मैगजीन अपने को प्रिंट करने के लिए 5 लोग अगर लगाए, they are working 8 hours per day, so they are taking 12 days. Then if I put 10 persons into the work, how much days they will take? So you can take P1 as 5, then P2 as 10, H1 as 8, H2 as 8, because I have not changed the number of hours in a day. So D1 was 50, I think, I forgot, okay. So there were days something, and day 2 we have to find. W1 will be 50 because we want to print 50 magazines, right? So same W2 is 50 if I have not changed the quantity. So likewise this formula will come into picture when work quantity is mentioned. ठीक है? When work quantity is not mentioned, जैसे कि आपको बताया गया कि to build a certain road or certain wall, it is taking 12 men work for 8 hours, they are taking 20 days. So to build the same road, 15 men will take how many days working for the 8 hours? So in this case work quantity is not mentioned. We know the work is to build a road, but how much length of the road we don't know. That means quantity of the work is not mentioned. In that case the simple formula you can use as PhD1 equal to PhD2, where P is the number of person, H is the hours they are working for a day, and D is the number of days. ठीक है? So when work quantity is mentioned, first formula. When it is not mentioned, comes the second formula. Now when total number of days they are taking to complete the entire work, suppose I am taking 5 days to read a book. So per day how much book I will be reading? It is 1/5. So number of days, total number of days I am taking to complete the entire work, अगर हमें पता है तो we will always find 1 day's work. And this is very important to understand, because time and work में हम जो भी problem solve करते हैं, it is all based on the 1 day's work, because we are going to calculate 1 day's work and then based on that only all further calculations will be done. So 1 day's work, if I am taking total number of days to complete the work is D, then my 1 day work will be 1 by D. It is as simple as that. Okay, so if I am taking 5 days to read a book, my 1 day's reading will be 1/5 of the book. इसका ये मतलब है. Okay, ये 3 formula. Now we are going to see how we are going to apply in the problems. 15 men can type 3240 pages in 6 days, in 2 hours per day. How many men would be required to type 5400 pages in 3 days, working for 4 hours per day? Now we will first list down the things we are given in the problem. So P1 is 15, P2 will be, we need to find, right, persons, number of persons. Then W1, work quantity is mentioned, 3240, D1 is 6, H1 is 2. Similarly P2 we don't know, so we have assumed X, W2 is 5400, D2 is 3, H2 is 4. So now which formula will come into picture? First, PhD1 upon PhD2 equal to W1 upon W2. So just put the values and you will get the answer. That means 25 men would be required to type 5400 pages अगर 3 दिन में काम खत्म करना है, working for 4 hours per day. Any doubt in this type of problem? So let's move further. Now 39 persons can repair a road in 12 days, working 5 hours a day. In how many days will 30 persons working for 6 hours per day can complete the work? Now do we know work quantity here? Do we know work quantity? No. So how will we, which formula to be used? It will be the second formula. Yes. So PhD1 equal to PhD2. So just list down the data is given, data given in the problem and just put the values. So time and work में एक अच्छा है कि यूनिट का कोई झंझट नहीं है, right? So जो values दिए हैं, you just have to first list down, write the formula. Formula you must write in the exam paper as well, and then put the values. We got answer as 13. So 13 days will take, 30 persons will take 13 days for working for 6 hours per day to do the same work. So this is one of the type of problems. Okay, now A is twice as good as B and B is twice as good as C. If A and B together can finish a work in 4 days, wait, I'll just see if any simple, okay, same ही है, no problem. अब अगर जब भी ऐसे प्रॉब्लम्स दिए होते हैं, suppose it is given that A is taking 15 days to complete a work. So what is the work amount for 1 day? How much work he is completing in 1 day? 1 by 15. Very good, right? Now यहाँ पे capacity दी है, A is twice as good as B. So we are just going to write the way we are saying it. Okay, so A is, right, twice as good as C, twice as good as B. Just show the board. Yeah, A is twice as good as B and B is twice as good as C. All right, that means A और C के बीच में क्या रिलेशन होगा? It will be 4C. ठीक है. Now if A and B together can finish a work in 4 days is given, right? Now we can assume something, let's assume some initial, or let it be like that. Okay, now A and B, A का 1 day का वर्क होगा 1 by A, B का होगा 1 by B एंड C का होगा 1/c. ठीक है. नाउ A and B together complete work in 4 days. So A and B together are taking 4 days. So उनका एक दिन का काम कितना होगा? पूरा काम कंप्लीट करने के लिए they are taking 4 days. So 1 day's work will be 1/4. Right? So then in how many days C alone can complete a work is the question. Okay. So it is given A and B together can complete a work in 4 days. So C alone will take how much time to complete the work? Now we know the relation, right? So we can just replace it in place of A and B. So A is 4C and B is 2C is equal to 1/4. So 6C. So C is equal to 1/24. Now this 1/24 is 1 day's work, right? Our entire calculation is based on 1 day's work. हमेशा टाइम एंड वर्क में all calculation is based on 1 day's work. So when you get final answer, you have to take its reciprocal to get your actual answer, right? This is 1 day's work. So total days will be 24. So C alone will take 24 days to complete the work. Same thing, अगर आपको x 2x में दिक्कत हो रही है तो let it be, you put C only. A is twice as good as B. B is twice as good as C. That means A is 4 times good as C, right? So A and B are taking 4 days to complete the work. तो उनका एक दिन का काम हम निकालेंगे. Now replace A and B values and find the C value. So C value we got 1/24. So C is taking total 24 days to complete the work. A and B together can do a work in 12 days. B and C together can do a work in 15 days. A is twice more efficient than C. Then number of days B alone will take to complete the work. So we'll see A plus B are taking 12 days. And B plus C are taking 15 days. A is twice more efficient. जब भी more आता है, what we do, we add. है ना, twice efficient होता तो we would have written like this. But it is 2 times more efficient than C. Getting? So when it comes to twice, so we will say A is twice efficient than, what I was saying, A is twice more efficient than C, right? So twice efficient than C. So now we will put the values. इनका 1 day का work होगा 1/12, इनका होगा 1/15. ठीक है, ये हो गया 1 day का वर्क. टोटल वर्क दे आर टेकिंग 12 and 15. So 1 day's work will be 1/12, 1/15. Now what is told? A plus B together can do this, B and C. So we need the number of days B alone will take. So we have two equations. A plus B is 1/12, B plus C is 1/15, and we need value of B, right? So we must have the relation between A and C that we have. So if we add the two equations, we subtract two equations, it will solve the problem. So A plus B minus B plus C will be equal to 1/12 minus 1/15. Okay. So A minus C will be equal to, take their LCM. LCM will be 60. A minus C is equal to 60. Now put the values. So 2C minus C is equal to 1/60. That means C is taking 60 days. This we got. But we want the value for B. So put C value in any of the figures. So C is taking 60 days, that means C का एक दिन का काम होगा 1/60. I am putting into this equal to 1/50. So B is equal to 1/15 minus 1/60. So B will take, this is again 1 day's work. So B will take 20 days to complete the work alone. Are you getting? No? So what we have done, we have found the total days. Total days के बाद we have taken 1 day's work. 1 day's work के बाद we need to find the value of B. पर हमारे ये तीनों क्वांटिटीज अननोन है, तो किसी एक का तो ढूंढना जरूरी है. सो इफ यू सब्ट्रैक्ट, बी चला जाएगा एंड ए एंड सी का उन्होंने ऑलरेडी रिलेशन दिया है दैट ए इज ट्वाइस मोर एफिशिएंट देन सी, राइट. सो ए प्लस बी माइनस बी प्लस सी, वी हैव डिस्कार्डेड बी एंड गॉट द रिलेशन बिटवीन ए एंड सी. सो रिप्लेस ए इज इक्वल टू 2c इन द इक्वेशन. सो वी गेट c as 60 days. So C alone is taking 60 days to complete the work. That means its 1 day's work will be 1/60. This equation is for 1 day's work, right? So 1/15, because if we put total 60 here, 60 is not the correct answer. C अकेला 60 दिन लेता है, पर B के साथ obviously it will take less days, right? क्योंकि जब दोनों साथ में मिलते हैं तो दिन कम लगते हैं. जब number of people increases, number of days decreases, right? So 60 is its alone work. If he is working alone, he will take 60 days. But with B, we don't know how many days he is taking. That's why we cannot put 60 directly here. But yeah, we days work. Capacity हमें पता है C की, right? अगर मेरी capacity एक बुक पढ़ने 5th है, एक दिन में मैं 5 पेजेस पढ़ पाती हूँ, तो चाहे मैं किसी और के साथ भी वो बुक पढ़ने बैठ जाऊँ, मैं 5 पेजेस ही पढ़ पाऊंगी, मैं 10 पेजेस नहीं पढ़ पाऊंगी एक दिन में, राइट? क्योंकि मेरी कैपेसिटी उतनी है. लाइकवाइज C इज टेकिंग 60 डेज, तो उसका 1 डे कैपेसिटी इज 1/60, उसके आगे वो काम नहीं कर सकता. सो 1/60 इज श्योर शॉट वी नो. दैट्स वाई ऑलवेज डू कैलकुलेशन बेस्ड ऑन 1 डेज वर्क, बिकॉज इफ वी गो ऑन फाइंडिंग द टोटल नंबर ऑफ डेज, तो हम वी कैनॉट रिप्लेस इट डायरेक्टली इन सच इक्वेशंस. सो ऑलवेज कैलकुलेशन इज बेस्ड ऑन 1 डेज वर्क. I'll just check if some easy answers are there or not. So next is Asha and Usha together can do a work in 7 days. Asha is 1/3/4 times efficient than Usha. Same job will be done by Asha in how many days? तो हमें आशा की कैपेसिटी ढूंढनी है अभी. So Asha and Usha together can do work in 7 days. तो उनका एक दिन का काम रहेगा, ये यहाँ पे अपन 1/A 1/U भी लिख सकते हैं, या नहीं लिखा तो भी चलेगा, बट ये 1/7 लिखना जरूरी है. इज देयर 1 डेज वर्क. ओके, नाउ आशा इज 1/3/4 times efficient than Usha. Okay, Asha is 1/3/4 times efficient than Usha. So just mixed fraction को improper fraction में convert करो. 8/4, sorry 7/4. Okay, so we got this. अब जब भी आपको ऐसे fraction आता है ना, what you do, you take the denominator here. तो ये denominator को आप यहाँ पे ले आओ. So 4 times Asha is equivalent to 7 times Usha. राइट, मतलब अगर एक दिन में आशा 4 पेजेस पढ़ेगी, सॉरी एक काम करने के लिए आशा 4 दिन लेंगी, तो उषा 7 लेगी. तो दैट मीन्स देयर एफिशिएंसी रेशियो इज 4:7. दैट इज द मीनिंग. ओके, सो वी गॉट द रिलेशन बिटवीन आशा एंड उषा. आशा इज 1/3/4 times efficient than Usha. So I have converted mixed fraction into improper fraction. Improper fraction में we got 7/4. Now to get this denominator, get rid of this denominator, what we do cross multiplication. So 4a is equal to 7u. यहाँ तक समझा? Right? Now our equation is this. So you can directly put the values in the equation to get the same job will be done by Asha in how many days. So we know now 4a is equal to 7u. So you can replace a or u in one of the equations, or you can directly put like this a. Asha का ही पूछा है तो we will replace Usha with the help of Asha. Always go for 1 day's work. So we can say u is equal to 4 by 7a. Right? Now we can replace this 4 by 7a. A plus 4 by 7a is equal to 1 by 7. 1 day's work. So take the denominator common. 7 will get cancelled out. Right? So we have here a is equal to 7 plus 4 11, 1 by 11. So this is Asha's 1 day's work. So how much days Asha will take? 11 days. That means Asha is taking 11 days. Just take reciprocal and you will get the answer. ठीक है? So जब भी दो लोग काम करते हैं साथ में, you have to add like this, but always take 1 day's work. So no need to take here a reciprocal, otherwise unnecessarily you will get confused. So you put values as it is. Okay, these are the total number of days they are taking working together. So their 1 day work will be 1 by 7 if they work together. Then we are given the relation between efficiency of Asha and Usha. Based on that we are asked to find Asha's number of days. So we replaced Usha with the efficiency ratio of Asha. Okay, so replace in this equation, not in this. Okay, always use 1 day's work equation. So we have replaced it here and got the answer as 11 days. Okay, next we will see same calculation I have shown here. Okay, to complete a work, A is taking 50% more time than B. If together they take 18 days to complete the work, how much time shall B take? अब यहाँ पे more आया है. Last time that more was given by mistake, but this time it is given correctly. So whenever more comes, you have to add in the original. Okay? तो जो भी original जिससे भी efficiency ratio निकल रहा है, in that we will add one more. Now to complete a work, A is taking 50% more time than B. So 50% of what? B. Right? So we will write like this. A is taking 50% more time than B. Right? मतलब B को जितना टाइम लग रहा है उसका 50% मोर A ले रहा है. मतलब B के टाइम में हम 50% ऑफ B ऐड करके A का टाइम we will get. Right? So get rid of the percentage sign. I have told you when you want to get rid of percentage sign, denominator में 100 आएगा. So we got this relation between A and B. Now what is told? If together they take 18 days to complete a work, means A and B together take 18 days. So their 1 day's work will be 1 by 18. Right? Their 1 day's work will be 1 by 18. So now what is asked? How much time shall B take? हमें B का वैल्यू ढूंढना है. So A को रिप्लेस करो B से. So A is 3 by 2 of B plus B. Right? So 3B plus 2B upon 2 is equal to 1 by 18. So 5B is equal to 1 by 9. ये 2 यहाँ पे जाएगा तो 2 9s are 18. Right? So B will be equal to 1 by 45. That means B is taking 45 days to complete the work. Any doubt? Okay, you are getting now what I am telling. Am I going too fast? then you can tell me, I will slow down my speed. So जब भी efficiency या relation दिया होता है, just put it into equation the way we speak. A is twice efficient than B, so A is equal to 2B. A is 50% more efficient than B. More आता है, that's why we are adding into the original. Okay, so A is 50% of B plus B, and get the relation. Then take one day's work equation, replace one of the person or letter, and whatever is asked you can find. So now we can get the, just have the practice questions. Whatever we have seen so far. Work quantity is known here. So we are going to use the first formula, PhD1 upon PhD2 equal to W1 upon W2.
Then I take 30.
Yes, correct. 30 is the right answer. So PhD1 upon PhD2, P1 is 72, W1 is 280, D1 is 21. H is not given, so it's okay, we don't need to consider it. So similarly you can do. Now यहाँ पे hours per day required to find, that means H2 needs to be found and W quantity is not known, so you can use the second formula, PhD1 equal to PhD2. Zaina is saying 10, let's check. Yes, correct Zaina. So PhD1 equal to PhD2 say you will get 10 hours is the answer. Now A can do a piece of work in 70 days and B is 40% more efficient than A. Yes, Sonali, you are right, it is 10. अच्छा, let me tell here one thing, जहाँ पे efficiency देती है ना 50% more efficient, तो हमें उल्टा लिखना होता है. जैसे I told you, I think I missed that thing. जब भी दिया होता है कि B is twice, taking twice days than A, right? अगर हमें efficiency days में दी है, तो we can write directly like this, A is twice than B. A is taking twice more days than B, right? So twice more days than B, that means days के लिए this is correct. But when it comes to efficiency, that A is more efficient than A. So when we are talking about efficiency, यहाँ मतलब क्या होता है, A is taking more days, और हमारा equation क्या होता है, based on the one day work, right? अब जब efficiency का relation दिया होता है, I think last problem I solved it wrongly, so वो equation हमें change करना पड़ेगा. Whenever efficiency ratio is given or relation is given, like 40% more efficient, 50% more efficient, so efficient का मतलब क्या है, who is more efficient will take less days, right? अगर जो ज़्यादा capable है, ज़्यादा efficient है, he will do work faster than the less efficient person. So if A is more efficient than B, that means A is taking less days than B. Getting? Right? So जब भी हमें efficiency का relation दिया होता है, so A is अब यहाँ पे दिया है B is 40% more efficient than A. That means A is taking more time. That means A is 40% less efficient than B, right? That means number of days A taking are more than B. That's why we are going to reverse these letters in this efficiency ratio. So just try to find with this concept. B is 40% more efficient. That means A is taking more days. So B is taking 40% of, sorry, A is taking more days. So A is taking 40% of B plus B days. Then number of days B will take to complete the work is. So you will get the relation between A and B. And it is given A can do a piece of work in 70 days. That means एक दिन का A का काम होगा 1/70, which you will have to replace in the one days equation. और one day equation आएगा ही नहीं, आपका efficiency का जो relation आएगा उसी में आपको replace करना है A as 1/70. नहीं, बोल देम, लेट देम सॉल्व. How much you are getting? Are you getting any answer or should I solve it for you on board? Zaina is saying 50. Okay. Acha. Okay, let's check if 50 is correct. Yes, correct. Zaina, what you assume, can you tell us?
A is equals to 40 by 100 B plus B. तो उससे B का रेशियो निकला था 100 is to 100A is equals to 140 B. That is 5A is equals to 7B. और 70 days दे रखा था तो उसको इंटरचेंज करके मल्टीप्लाई किया 10 से 70 days का 50 days.
Okay, okay. Okay, I'll solve for others. See, B is 40% more efficient than A. Okay, is 40% more efficient than A. That means who is taking more days to complete the work? A. Because B is more efficient. तो जो ज़्यादा efficient है वो कम दिन लेगा. That means, right? So A, we will write it as number of days में अगर लिखना है तो A is taking more days. So 40% of B plus B are the days taken by A. Okay? ये जाएगा 2/5b plus b, so which is equal to 7b upon 5, right? So these are the number of days A is taking. So A का 1 डे का वर्क कितना होगा 5/7b, ये टोटल नंबर ऑफ डेज है, तो 1 डे वर्क विल बी रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ इट, and we know that 1 day's work is 1/70. So we can just cross multiply. What am I doing? Wait. 7, 10. Is it 5? Right. So 7b equal to 5 is equal to 70. हाँ, so 40% of x plus x will be equal to, is this correct, 2 upon 5? Yes. So 7b upon 5, which we got as number of days A is taking, है ना? And it is given that A can do a piece of work in 70 days. So if we take reciprocal of it, what will happen? Am I doing something wrong? No, wait. Let B is taking x days, then A will take 7x by 5 days. Similarly, now 1 by A is 1/70, which is equal to 5/7x. So 7, 10, which is 50. So 1 day's work is 50. I mean total number of days. That means x is equal to 50. Okay, I will go with this. A is equal to 7b by 5. यहाँ तक clear है सबका? Right? Yeah. Now A is taking 70 days to complete the work. 1 by A is 1/70. And we have got here 7b by 5 is the total number of days A is taking. So A का एक दिन का काम होगा 5/7b, right? So now just solve these equations. So 1/70, and we want to find the value of B. So take B here. ये 7, 10 आएगा यहाँ, 5 into 10, 50. So 1/50 we will get. Or directly we can get 50. Right? 1 by B equal to 1/50. So B will be equal to 50. समझा? Anyone having any doubt? Please ask. यहाँ से देखो A की नंबर ऑफ टोटल डेज हमें समझा, राइट? अब हम क्या कर रहे हैं, A इज टेकिंग टोटल 70 डेज टू, तो एक दिन का A का काम कितना होगा 1/70, एंड वी हैव गॉट हियर कि A इज टेकिंग टोटल 7b by 5 डेज. सो 1 डे वर्क विल बी इसका रेसिप्रोकल, मतलब या तो 1/7b by 5, तो 5 विल गो अप, सो रेसिप्रोकल विल बी 5/7b. सो हमें पता है कि 1/70 इज हिज कैपेसिटी, and by calculation we got this answer for 1 day's work of A. So now when we compare this, 1/70 is equal to 5/7b, right? So take this 7 up, take this 5 down, so it will be 7 upon 5 into 70 is equal to 1 by B. So 7, 10, that means 1/50 is equal to 1 by B. तो B का एक दिन का काम हमें मिला 1/50, दैट मीन्स टोटल नंबर ऑफ डेज B is taking is 50. Okay. So whenever efficient, just understand whoever is more efficient will take less days. इसके लिए उसको इस तरफ लाना है. यहाँ पे B is more efficient, that's why A is taking more days, because whatever relation we establish, it is based on the number of days, right? A is taking twice more than B, that means अगर days में ही दिया है तो we can write directly A is equal to 2B, because it is given in terms of days. But if it is given in terms of efficiency, जो भी कम दिन लेता है उसको इस तरफ करके number of days we can calculate in this fashion. So next example. No, I think it is done. So अभी तक हमने इतना ही देखा है. So any doubt so far? Okay. So time and work is वैसे तो सिंपल है. अब उसमें ये भी है कि अभी हमने देखा था कि टोटल वर्क करने के लिए कितने दिन लगते हैं. That day we will see कि फ्रैक्शन ऑफ वर्क अगर दिया है तो टोटल काम करने के लिए कितने दिन लगेंगे, राइट? जैसे मैंने एक बुक पढ़ी, आई एम टेकिंग हाफ डे, सॉरी 1 day टू रीड अ हाफ बुक, तो पूरा बुक पढ़ने के लिए मैं कितने दिन लूँगी? 2 days. सो फिलहाल आप इतना ध्यान रखो, वो PhD1 वाले फॉर्मूला, PhD1 अपॉन PhD2 इक्वल टू W1 अपॉन W2, देन PhD1 इक्वल टू PhD2, एंड देन वी हैव सीन 1 day वर्क हाउ टू कैलकुलेट. और अगर 2 बंदे काम कर रहे हैं साथ में एंड देयर एफिशिएंसी रेशियो इज गिवन, देन हाउ टू एस्टैब्लिश द रिलेशन, और इफ टोटल नंबर ऑफ डेज आर गिवन, हाउ टू एस्टैब्लिश द रिलेशन. ठीक है? थैंक यू सो मच. सी यू ऑन मंडे. बाय बाय. टेक केयर. थैंक यू.